What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for everything local sports. It's JJ.
And Mike.
And Tyler. And this 562 Classic video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company, currently open for takeout and spaced out outdoor dining. So head down to Naples Rib Co. on 2nd Street.
This Lakewood Millikan Classic originally brought to you as part of our partnership with Gazette Sports. Now this Recall Classic brought to you as part of our partnership with the Long Beach Post.
2014, the preeminent Long Beach softball rivalry gave us an instant classic. It is Lakewood, it is Millikan, the battle for the blueprint, battle for the Moore League. Rams hadn't won it in 8 years, and Lancers had won 6 of the last 7.
And with Jessica Scroggins and an undefeated Lakewood team looking for the cherry on top before a CIF playoff run, you knew this was going to be a special night. Division I talent all over the field. Senior Erica Robles in the circle.
And she had a terrific night with help from Scroggy. Look at this catch in center field, a web gem. Scroggy went on to Baylor, where she was Defensive Player of the Year in the conference, a pro contract with the Chicago franchise, where she won Rookie of the Year. And here she is on this triple to left field, just in a flash. She's probably the best softball player we've ever covered.
I would have to agree. Millikan sophomore Brie Liberty, though, also great in the circle in this one. After that triple, she gets back-to-back Ks, like Mike said, a future D1 talent.
Give me La Liberty or give me death.
Anissa Cepeda gives her death right here, because this is a can of corn that drops in for a quote-unquote RBI and an early 1-0 lead for Lakewood.
On the other side, Angelique Ramos draws the walk. Then after a sacrifice, this wild pitch is going to move Cheeks over to third. Then the junior Natalie Alvarez does her job with a sac fly to right center. Ramos going to come home and score, but she's going to do it with some flair. I mean, check out this slide. Way to get dirty. That's good technique, and we're tied up 1 apiece after 2.
Back to Robles, who went on to have an impressive career at the plate at Trine University in Indiana, but she looked like an elite D1 arm in the circle this night. She was so deceiving. No hits for Millikan through 6 innings, and that was just kind of the game this was. You felt something incredible coming at all moments.
It was pretty obvious with so much at stake that we were coming down to the wire here. Scroggy up in the 5th. One of our other favorite players with a web gem of her own, Sarah Foster, Australian for diving catch. She went on to have a great career at Seton Hall.
Sophomore Ari Burns in the 6th. She went on to Fullerton. She's going to lead it off with a walk. And then shouts to Kylie Lundberg, future national champion at Oklahoma. But she just allowed us to get all those Office Space references we could muster. And I really appreciate it. Yeah.
If you could move that runner over, that'd be great. Sophomore Montana Dixon went on to Stanford, but she's sitting dead red here. This 1-0 pitch into the right center field gap. That's going to bring in a run on the campus field with no fence. That's a home run.
No doubt.
Instead, she'll head over to third. And these sophomores, had such a great pleasure of covering this whole Lakewood program. But you see, the seniors are great, but the sophomores are terrific as well.
Another local softball family connection as Lexi Rothers driving in Dixon. Rothers' dad and older sister had Wilson battling for Moore League championships when we first started covering this sport back in the late 2000s, like 2008.
Robles tried to finish that no-no in the 7th, but with 1 out, Cheeks ruins it. Ramos, just one of the great leaders for the Rams, one of the great nicknames we've ever had, and she went on to have a great career at the University of Hawaii.
Now, all of a sudden, the tying run is at the plate just seconds after cruising with a no-no, so it's time to lock in after a fielder's choice. This ball into right, Ari Burns. Excellent. The game-winning, league-clinching catch on the dive. A terrific play to close out what was really a terrific softball game.
Terrific softball game, terrific softball era. Just Division I talent all over the field. More than a dozen scholarship players on the field for this league championship match, which is why it had that big-time feel. And man, do we miss covering games like this. So nice seeing crowds so big that the stands couldn't hold them. People just lined up out in the outfield. We can't wait to get back to that at some point in the future.
And we can't wait to get back to some of these rivalries too. Like this Battle of the Blueprint rivalry. Do you remember how many times we were covering both Lakewood and Millikan in the CIF playoffs, just hoping that they would meet? Now, one time they were both in the quarterfinals, the other time they met in the second round. Like, I can't wait until we can have these buildups. The buildups to the game sometimes are just as fun as the game. So I'm excited to be writing previews very soon.
And it's always fun to look back at these classic games. The highlights are always fun when we know that the outcome is exciting. Let us know which exciting game you'd like us to recall as part of our 562 Classic series with our partnership with the Long Beach Post.